Oh 07 Commanders. My name's Commander Fearion. We are going to look at a ship I'm working on. You guys are welcome to leave comments in the comments below about it, but it's a ship I'm working on for maybe PvP slash PvP, PvP slash PvE combat, and it's Python Mark II. Got a lot of work to do on it though. So we're going to look at that. We'll talk a little bit about some Elite Dangerous, and then we'll see what else is going on today. Anyway, welcome on in, Commanders. Let's get going. Alrighty then, here we are. We are at the Founders World today over at Shinrarta. Sorry if I said that wrong, but I don't usually call it Shin. I call it Founders World because it's easier for me to remember that. So today we're just looking at some stuff with this build. I wanted to see if I could make something. Now this is my second Python Mark II. My first one I stripped it down. It would have actually been better had I done things a little bit the opposite, but I stripped it down and I made it into an AX ship for anti-Xeno operations. And then I also bought this one because this one was available for coins. Can't remember how many, for credits, and yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those things. And hopefully everything is going fine. It looks like it. Looks like we're okay. So let me turn on the camera. There we go. So I'm looking at this ship and I don't have enough parts. So I'm gonna have to go get some parts and stuff like that. You know, the whole nine. I don't typically do builds on air just because they're incredibly boring to watch. But as long as I have stuff to say, we'll talk about it. We'll go ahead and look at what we've got so far. And I know right away, you know, somebody's going to say, well, how come you didn't use prismatic? I don't have prismatic shields. I'm not in power play at all yet. I plan on looking at power play when it comes out. I'm also testing a suppressor for the microphone, so hopefully it's nice and quiet for you guys. And for whatever reason, the lighting's not terrible today, and I'm just using straight up sunlight, so this is amazing. Ziggy, turn on the office.
Okay.
Well, there's even more light. How about that? So yeah, so just to kind of go over a few things here, we noticed last week that there was a Galnet article came out, and it talked a little bit about, you know, whether or not they want to, you know, they want people to reconsider having Felicia Winters as the president, and they want to, you know, keep Hudson in there again. Now, I don't really necessarily have a problem with that. You know, as far as the lore goes, it's a little weird. And because this game is like kind of sort of real time for Elite, like literally a year goes by uh, in the real world, a year goes by in Elite Dangerous. And so Hudson has been around a long time now in America. Obviously, that's kind of the same deal where you get like a maximum of 8-year term. I think Hudson's up to like 12 years now or something ridiculous thing. So we're going, you know, we know there was some shakeups at the company, right? They let go, or a lot of the staff had moved on, the writing staff, stuff like that. And they're kind of backed up in some of those, you know, areas that are more of the lore friendly areas. People, there are a lot of people that like to role play in this game. Obviously, it's a very heavily role play game if you want to go that route. I mean, you get to basically pick a profession, you get to go do that. You have, you know, shenanigans go on and things of that nature. So you can, in literally, you could record them. There's a ton of people that play Elite Dangerous that are like, you know, cinematographers, direct, movie director or wannabe movie directors. There's tons of these guys, right? They're all taking pictures all the time. They're making cute little videos about the game, and there's some very, very talented commanders out there. But for an average player, it doesn't. That's they don't ever get down that far into the rabbit hole. I have explored the vast depths of Elite Dangerous rabbit holes, and I probably shouldn't have. So in any event, yeah. So there's some things going on right now. We won't know much till Thursday, but Thargoid War is kind of quiet right now, and it's mostly because I think that it's kind of at a standstill. Like I said, not a standstill, but it is less chitter chattery right now. There's not as much chitter chatter going on, and it's mostly just because, like I said, I think a lot of the normal average players are not going to be able to. They're not going to be able to figure out what's going on. Even the people that are in the AX groups are fairly quiet. I mean, there's some things going on, but it's not like a focused effort right now. We have a list of things that we can work on, and if we want to work on those, I'm not working on any of that today. I am out of the Thargoid War today. Actually, my carrier's still over there because my second account's out there, doing whatever the second account does. And then, yeah, when I get around to it, I did play the second account for probably, I don't know, maybe 5-6 hours this week, and it's what, Tuesday. So over the weekend and Monday and today I played this morning. So we have a lot of things going on. So and in the AX area, not a lot of people are really gung ho right now, and there were a couple reasons for this that I've heard so far. One is that, well, it's also summertime, but a lot of people are still confused as to, what we can do, how far can we go, what can we, where can we attack, where's everybody hanging out, and then the other part of that is that, according to someone that left a comment, that most of the systems that they really wanted back are clear now. The system with Aegis, I think Aegis, is it Aegis or was it Inara? INRA is either INRA or I think something like that. INRA. There was a system that they were really, 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 really wanting back, and that one's cleared now because that was which Titan was that? Oya, I believe that was Oya, or was that Haddad? One of the two. Anyway, I can't remember because I don't live over there. I live over here I live over here on this side. Where, excuse me, where the Founders World is. Now, the reason the Founders World is a nice place to build ships, obviously, because they have all the stuff, and it's at a discount and things like that. Now, you can find other discounts, even better discounts, other places. But when you want to just throw together a ship, you bring it here to Jameson, and then you put it together. The Jameson, you can't get into Jameson. It's a permit lock, right? So you have to have a permit. And the way you get a permit is you have to become elite in something. So you have to go out and decide, like, okay, what do I want to become elite in? And the easiest thing, I think, for most people is the exploration. Which reminds me, they have a really nice exploration ship that you could use to do it. If you wanted to just, pay for a ship that's got a decent jump range right out of the box, you could engineer it and make it really super good. But you could do something like, I think if you take a trip over to Sagittarius A, which is the center of our galaxy, right? Then if you go there and you come back and you survive, then you can get enough jumps under your belt and distance under your belt to become elite in exploration. Now, that's not a terrible thing, right? So you could go do that, and that might take a few days. Just depends on how how gung-ho you are, you know. Could take a week, could take longer. It just depends on how many jumps you do. But the purchasable ship, actually, I can kind of show that one. I actually have it. Um, you know, for science. Let's see. So under the shipyard here, if you look down the list, you've got. I'll find him. That's not him. Where are my coiner ships? There we go. All right. So deep. Deep is one that I built for, or that I bought, and I don't think I've engineered it yet. That's not one I'm really that concerned about, but anyway, deep, this is not the default color. Obviously, okay, so I've done a little bit of work on it. But I had some other ships that are like this. I do have another one that's for AX that I use to jump around in the AX systems without getting interdicted quite as often, and it's pretty fast. So this one is pretty nice. So you can buy this one. You could you could immediately go out and go exploring, maybe go to the center of the galaxy and come back, and you should make enough rep, or not rep, what do they call that? Status or skill, whatever. But you could be elite in um, exploration, and then you should be able to get into Shin. And now, if also the second easiest thing to do is cargo hauling. So they haven't released the cargo hauler yet, but I hear there's one coming soon, and you can buy that. What's it called? The Type 8 cargo hauler. Now, I'm really interested in seeing that one just because it's it's different, and it also it's designed for the SCO drives, which by now I think everybody realizes those are the SCO drive. That thing is a godsend. I mean, that is like I'm still not happy with the amount of time it takes to do things, but when you can boost yourself through normal uh, hyperspace with or normal system hyperspace, whatever they call that, hyperdrive, whatever it is, that is just so awesome. And it's fun because it adds an element of fun to what you're doing. So you don't have to just sit there and wait or, go get a coffee or whatever, or use the auto, what's that? There's a Super Cruise Assist. Oh, Super Cruise. That's what I was trying to think of. So yeah, the Super Cruise Overdrive in Super Cruise. Okay, so it is amazing, and you turn it on, and even in a ship that's not built for SCO, it's just you wobble a lot. If you leave it on too long, you're gonna wobble yourself into a lather. But it's like the ship's like just goes so far, it's like you feel like it's gonna break up. That would be funny actually if it broke up. But don't do that. I was kidding. That was a joke. Don't do that. So, yeah, there's a lot of ways to do it. So right now on like my second account, say I have my home base is currently Diagondry, Ray Gateway, because Ray Gateway is another place where you can get discounts on ships and certain things. When you're looking for hulls and you're looking for ships and things, you can look up, on NARF or whatever you're working on, and then just, um, you know, find one that has a discount next to it if there is such a thing, and then you can go to that place and get it. Or, like I said, everything in Shin gets, I believe it's 10%. So you get a 10% discount on anything you buy here. And yeah, so you just buy up all the parts you need for the ship. Now, so yeah, then once you can get in here, I'm pretty sure, I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say that a huge swath of the player base, this is their main home, because it's just, everything's cheaper. So why wouldn't it be? And there's always duels going on. If you read the chat in this system, there's always stuff going on. I'm not sure exactly where they're having the duels, but I see them in the comments when I'm here sometimes, and they're just chit chatting it up in there. And it's kind of like, I don't know. I hate to use I hate to age myself too much, but Ultima Online had a place called Britannia, and that would be basically where everybody would go hang out, and they would all, there'd be shenanigans going on all the time and stuff like that. So in solo mode or in a group, you can usually get in pretty easily. When you go into, it's when you're in public or when you're in open, things can get a little tricky because there's so much traffic usually that it's difficult to get in and out. A lot of people like me just go ahead, and if you're going to be a chin, then just go into a private group or a solo instance so that you can get work done. Otherwise, you're going to be, tied up. Now, it just depends. If you're just there to enjoy the people watching or whatever, the pilot watching and stuff like that, sure, go ahead and do that. But in any event, so yeah, I've got 3 of the corner ships. I've been working on Fade as well. That's my Jumpstart Alliance Chieftain. This is my, and then we were just looking at the Jumpstart Diamond Explorer, and then obviously the super coiner ship, the Python Mark II, and that's my Helldivers. So yeah, but today we're not looking at those ships. I was just kind of going off on a tangent there, as one does. So we'll be here for a little while tonight. I'm not planning on doing a super long stream today. We're just going to take a look at some of this stuff on this ship. So this is the Python Mark II, but this is the other version. This is not the one with the purchasable stuff. It's just a straight up for coins, and I can't remember. Apologize, I can't remember. I wonder if I can actually find it in here and see what it is, how much it is. Now it's going to be released, I believe it was August either 1st or 11th. I can't remember, somewhere around there. The actual, they're going to take down the embargo on purchasing the Python Mark II Stellar version, which is the other one that I have. He's not here. He's over at another place. I want to see if, I believe I just bought it in the store. I'm going to see if it's in here. And we'll go from there. This one is, where is it at? Come on, I know you're in here. There he is. Okay, so he's 60 million, roughly 60 million credits. And you can buy as many of those as you want. You can build them any way you want. And you can buy skins as well. I did buy a skin, the amber skin, or ember as they call it. But it's an amber color, so the name of the ship is Amber Blade. I should change it to Ember Blade, to be honest. That would probably be better, because that's the name of the skin that's on it, and that's probably going to stay there. I'm not gonna keep switching out skins all the time. Now there are a couple other skins, and at some point I may get some of those. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. Actually, let's do this. Let's go ahead. I want to actually change the name of the ship, and then I got to change something else. Okay, so we're gonna change this to Ember, which is not much of a stretch. It's only one letter. There we go.
That's already done.
FE1S2. This is a special ops. This is not what it's going to be at the end, but it's going to be a warship. But I have to figure out what number and stuff like that. So if we do that, then we have to change in here. We got to change this. Yeah, needs to be an E, right? So we're going to make that an E. E blade. There we go. Now we'll call it what it's supposed to be called. How about that? So when you're in the cockpit, E blades there. I've got some homages to the Python, the original Python from the original game. Isn't that pretty? So we're doing some homage. And then we're going to look at the builds, what I've got going so far. All right, so this one, I saw a video of one with all frag cannons on it. I have not started modifying these yet. This is what's going to take a while, is I'm going to have to modify. How many of those? What, six? Six. It's a pure frag cannon build. So we're going to, each one has different, well, not necessarily, but each frag cannon has different modifications I need to do. I'm not even sure what some of them do, but the larger frag cannons are going to be overcharged and incendiaries, and then the two little ones, there's going to be one overcharged with drag, and then another one with overcharging and corrosive. I'm assuming the corrosive is just to be like a poison, so you can poison the enemy and they'll die over time. I'm sure. I'm thinking that's what that must be. Is it's almost like caustic damage for your for your for your regular build. How cool is that? The utility mounts right now, I think, yeah, it's just all. No, this is why I should have used the Stellar version for this, because the Stellar version came with all these on it. And actually, I have modified some of these, and I might need to change the modifications on them, but there's mostly, they're going to have different modifications. The core internals we're looking at, got the lightweight alloy, which is fine. We'll get that deplated and mass manager, no, not mass manager, deep plating and heavy duty. Your power plant, I'm already working on the power plant now. It's an overcharged, it's going to be overcharged and monstered. You can see I'm not doing really bad with the power right now, but that power is going to get beat down when I start engineering some of this stuff. The thrusters, I think the thrusters are going to be thrusters. That's going to be, of course, that's going to be, why can't I think of the words? The normal thrusters. Oh, dirty drive tuning and drag drive. That's what that'll be. Now, this has the SEO on it, a 5A. We'll get that engineered pretty soon. That's going to be an important thing to engineer. Obviously, the life support is a D for weight reasons. The power distributor is going to be, I think it's the enhanced, or what do they call that? Let me see if I wrote that down. Sometimes I don't write it down. Charge enhanced, I think. Yeah, charge enhanced super conduits. So we're gonna do that, and that should give me more power for the ship as well. We're gonna go ahead and then the 5D sensors are for weight, and I don't know, I might put long range. I'm not sure what I want to do with that yet. Probably long range. And then, so I can see you from far away when you're trying to sneak up on me. There's no heat sinks, no nothing. This thing is just a pure shield tank. I mean, if the shields go down, this thing's gonna burst into flames. Actually, it's not bad because it has a pretty strong hull. Now, the prismatic shields I don't have, but I can get bi-weaves, and those I just have to do. We're going to have to do with that until such time as I have a bi-weave. And then, of course, you have your heavy-duty deplating hull reinforcements, and you're going to want to get all that all the way down. Your module reinforcement. That's not a lot of module reinforcement, but AI ships and player ships typically don't bust out your windshield. So, I mean, you can, but you got to be pretty damaged at that point. Now, if the shields hold up, you shouldn't have that problem. But if your shields go down, yeah, you're gonna be in a little bit of trouble. So I got a few things to work on there. Of course, I've got the advanced docking computer because that's pretty much the most important part of the whole game, right? So you got to have that. And it's a meme part, okay? I put that on there because I know the old timer pilots, they really hate that when I put the advanced docking computer, especially like my friends. They go, oh, why do you put that? Because I know it bothers you. And then of course there's no vehicle bays or anything like that. So what I've been doing is I go until I run out of parts, and then I just I'll go back through a couple times just trying to finish them off. I'm going to go ahead, and grade 5 this whole ship. And I also need to test it. I don't know if I can test it here or if I will test it here because it's not really ready yet. It can work, but it's not going to be as powerful as it will be once I get everything to G5. We'll fix it up, make it look nice, and then we will see how good it kills stuff. Now, I have seen videos of other frag cannon builds, and they are pretty strong, so I want to see, you know, and these are gimbaled as well, so I should actually be able to hit something, which is always good when you can hit something, because there's a lot of times in life, you know, I would miss. And if it was a fixed set of frag cannons, then I could see me missing. So we're going to try these. I don't know if the Guardian ones would be any better. I mean, the Guardian ones, obviously, but you can't, on the Guardian ones, you can't really put the incendiary and drag and all that stuff that they're trying to get you to do, the corrosive and all that stuff. It's just pure, that at that point is just pure pew-pew. And I don't know. I haven't really tried it, but I do have frag cannons. Frag cannons also only come in a 2. The Guardian frag cannons only come in a size 2, class 2. So they may not do as much damage as these 3Cs. Now these 2s, I could maybe change those out if I wanted to Guardian cannons, but I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm just kind of basing this off of what I've seen so far. And those cannons, just those 3s look nice, don't they? I love those things. They just look nasty. I should actually look and just see how it goes now before I do a lot of engineering, because I do have the power to do it. It also, this does not have a fuel scoop currently, so if I want to move it around, I either have to put it on the carrier and move the carrier to a location, or I can go to a station in another ship and then move this ship to that area so I can play with it wherever. You kind of have to go where there's war, so you gotta look up a war somewhere. There's always wars in Shinrarta. So let's take a look right now and see what's out there. Oh wait, yeah. Let's just take her out for a little spin around the block. Now this is unengineered mostly. There's some engineering on it. Ha. Sean, that's because you're trying to use it wrong. It's for killing. Now this one's gonna be for killing, you know, at extraction sites. Possibly, like I said, maybe we'll go get into some PvP with it. Not against the hardcore guys, because I'm not gonna beat them anytime soon. I actually talked to a guy, Orgemeyer, or Orgy, as they like to call him, about, you know, building a ship. And I said, one of the leader of the 13th Legion, which is a fairly large PvP entity in Elite Dangerous, I asked him, you know, I said, look, I just want to build a ship that can kill Rambo. And he goes, that's pretty hard to do, even if you got a good ship. I was like, I knew it. So I said, okay, well, maybe not, but how about one I could just, you know, terrorize him with? How about that? Can we just terrorize him even if I can't kill him? He said, yeah, we could do that. So I'm going to work with him, and we're going to get a ship together so I can go mess with Rambo. Now, Rambo's he's not as evil as everyone says. He's just an old retired pilot like me that just likes to shoot stuff, and I like that. So let's go ahead. We're going to get out into, see if there's anything going on I have to deal with right away. Yeah, you know, the ship for you, Sarge, is going to be the Type 8. I'm gonna bet you that that's gonna be your gig, man. That's gonna be your ship. Now I don't know what its turning is gonna be like, but for going out there and, you know, doing cargo-y things, that might not be terrible. What is that? Secrecy. What is? Oh, that must be a carrier. I was just looking out here to see if there's anything I could go screw around with. See if there's any extraction zones or anything like that. There we go. There we go. Found one. So yeah, we'll go out there and just kind of take a look and see what happens. Yeah, I believe that that's going to be your jam. And you know, they are strategically planning these. They put out the PvP ship first because the PvPers haven't gotten anything new in a long time. So they're just slowly but surely trying to, you know, these are crowd pleasers. And you know, that new Type 8, I want the Type 8 as well. I just don't know if I want to coin it. That's the thing, is I don't know if I want to spend the coin to get it. Although I do have a lot of coin right now. I don't know that I'll have enough by the time that ship comes out. And we won't hear anything on, you know, what's going on with the game much until next week. There was also a database release that they put on their website so that you could kind of compare ships and see what's what as far as what's on each ship. And I believe that even includes the filthy coiner ships like the Python Mark II Stellar, and will eventually, and then even the pre-built ships, all the jump starts, they're all included in that list, and then regular ships. So you can kind of get an idea what is on each one when you purchase it. Maybe, I'm hoping they really need to add that the listing of what comes on a pre-built ship in the you know, the banner, the flyer, or whatever, the sale, the POI, the point of sale, POS, the point of sale page. They need to put on there a link to see what is on the ship, because a lot less people are going to buy it if they don't know what they're getting, right? And if they have to go watch some video, you know, to go see what's on the damn ship, they're not going to be that thrilled with that. Why am I not SEOing this? Look at that, smooth as silk, baby. Almost. Whoa, there we go. Loop of fame, baby, loop of fame. Anytime you go past your target at Mach 10 or greater, that's a loop of fame. Not a lot of people do that. Let's see. So we're just trying to get over this. This is a hazardous. Like I said, this is just kind of a test run. I probably need to set up the fire groups and everything. So, and then you know, like I said, I'm gonna engineer this thing to a full G5, but obviously that takes some time to do. Now they haven't announced. Now they're supposed to have 4 ships by the end of the year. I'm not sure how they're gonna work that out, but the second one's coming out in August, September, October. So it's okay. So they just about have enough time. If they release the Type 8 and then the Stellar goes for sale for coins in the game, or however they work that, maybe it's still a pre-built, but maybe it won't be as expensive. I don't know. Then they put out the Type 8, and then they'll start working on the next one. And hopefully by December, we should have our 4 ships. Now, I'm not sure what they're going to do after this one, but I'm trying to think. I don't know if they want to do an Explorer or not. They could, but I don't know what they could do in the Explorer market for, you know, what would people want as far as Explorer market other than a ship that can just basically go further. I mean, I think in a lot of cases the whole thing with people in exploration ships is obviously the jump range, because there's always, you know, they're always trying to use the information superhighways and all that kind of stuff. Not the information superhighway, but the stars that you jump between. And what do they call it? I keep wanting to call them stellar. They're not called stellar. Anyway, you know, you guys know what I mean. You charge up your frame shift drive, and then you do an overcharge on it or whatever, and then further out. Now, I don't think they're going to give us any more FSDs at this point, but they might give us a way to jump even further. Maybe there's going to be a tech better than the Guardian boosters. FSD boost. Yeah, the FSD boost. Yeah, and you have to do that at a certain kind of star, and it charges up your ship, and then you go. And it's really dangerous. I died at one of those because I didn't know you could just exit the game. My friends are like, do this, do that, do this, press that. No, try this. No. Yeah, we did that for a while. It was pretty bad. Neutron Highway, that's the name. There you go, Sarge. So we're coming into this hazardous zone right now. I'm gonna need to look at my fire groups. We're in range now. We don't have any cargo, so we're not gonna get that kind of attention. But just to kind of see what these frag cannons do. I've never really used a frag cannon. I've used shard cannons, but not a fragment cannon. So let me look at my fire group. So right now we don't have anything listed as a fire group. So we're gonna. Why do I keep doing that? One. I want to see what this does, and then we don't have anything else. So 2. We're not even using any. We're not even using any shield cell banks or nothing on this thing, right? So it's just it's a tank, and it's a pure shield tank. But like I said, it needs work. So we're gonna just go out here and see what's going on, see if we can get into some trouble. We don't have any support. We don't have any other pilots helping out. There's a little guy. Let's see. He's an expert. What's he got? He's okay. He's clean. And he's in a wing of 3, so that's probably one of his buddies right there. What did it say? Bobag? I thought I was going to say teabag. Teabag's good. Let's go see what's over. Oh, what is... Oh, that's an asteroid. Oh, that's funny. I didn't know the asteroids had the same kind of markings as a Largoid.
I nearly soiled my flight suit.
So, let's go ahead and take a look. See if we can find a bet. Jeez. That guy flew right by me. Did you see that? He thought he was being slick. Oh, what are you? How's it going, Slinkster? You're not real. You're an AI, aren't you? Are you dirty, though? That's what I want to know. Oh, he's dirty. Alright, let's shoot him up. See what happens. See if we get destroyed today. So these are unengineered, and now we're dealing with... Okay, because these are all gimbaled, so we're going to have to deal with that eventuality. This thing is fast, so we should be able to... I don't think... Well, I do need sis. We'll keep it even. Oh, he shot at me. See that? He shot me. I'm probably not using these right, guys. This is not my gig. Ooh, that hit him good. 94. Didn't do a lot of damage though. We definitely need some. Oh yeah. Is that what you think? Look at those shields though. Those things are strong. It's not really heating up the ship too bad. Let's see, I don't know if you can hold down the button on these. Can you do that? Nope. So my trigger finger is definitely going to be taking a beating today. Okay, because you got to press them every time. This is not something I normally do, but we're going to try it anyway. Come on, quit doing that. Come on, let me kill you. Let me kill you. Come here. Oh, you did not just throw a bomb on me. Look at those shields there. Those shields are massive. Dude, and those things are engine. Where'd he go? Oh, there. Hey, where you going? Come here. No, you did not under attack me. He doesn't have a good charge rate on his shield either. So far, we're not overheating. That's good. I'm just letting him have it. These little sparklers. So they look like little sparklers coming out of your ship. It's not what I'm used to, but hey, it is what it is. Come on. So I got nothing? Oh, I see. I gotta aim at the... Okay, I got it. Okay. Hold on. You gotta aim at the little dots. How are we doing? We're not doing bad. We got him down to 0 shield. Now this is like dogfighting right here. We're just dogfighting this FTL. And now I'm not a dogfighter, guys. I get bored. I get bored too quick. Come here.
That's
Oh,
already
yeah.
done.
So it does have some sort of a cooldown after you shoot a few rounds.
Filthy pattern tracking mollusk!
Okay, get that. You better just quit shooting me. We're not doing bad. We're not doing great, but we're not doing bad. We're still way ahead of him. What the hell? Oh,
Yes, sir.
Is that big dot important? That big dot in the center, is that good? You're just gonna keep doing that, aren't you? You're just gonna make this take like ridiculously long. Do I have another? I feel like that target is weird. So. Oh, he's just trying to run. He's almost got his shields back up. So there is a cooldown because right now it's not doing anything. Okay. He's okay. He's got 50% of his shield back. We'll go get him. Come here. Oh yeah, I hit you that time. Let's hit him. Oh yeah, that was a good hit there. Ooh. Hey, don't be trying to sneak out on me, man. Come here. Come here. Just don't move. Stand still so I can hit you. Remember that guy asking Lycan to do that one time in that one game? In Vega?
Now, perhaps we should become better acquainted.
Oh my. I think I said something that the AI wants to comment on. Alright, got that shield down. My shield's doing good. Come on. Is he trying to run? He is not trying to run. Give me more power. Okay, hold on. He's stopped. Hang on. Come here. Ooh, did I get him? Did I get him? I don't even know. I'm not sure if I'm hitting him or not. Hard to tell on this. Well, I guess I'm hitting him a little bit. This is a much longer process than using a Corvette. I don't need this ship, obviously, but I thought I'd try one, see what happens. Oh yeah, he's getting tore up. When this thing's engineered, I think it's going to be a nightmare. Hey, come here. It's kind of a good dogfighter at that point, right? People don't. You don't know anything about that. You're right. That's true. Come on, we got 3% on him. Come on. Don't you try it. Get over here. Oh yeah, but he's also dead. Look at that, he's sitting at 0%. 0%.
All stop.
No, not you. Get those shields down before I blow up. Ah! I gotta get that timing down. I gotta do better timing. Come here. Hey, come here. Don't make me chase you. Aha. There, is it gonna blow up now? Sounded like he was gonna blow up. There we go. Alright, Slinkers has had enough. Alright, so we're not doing bad. I mean, look at that shield. This is pretty much unengineered. There are some things that are engineered, but not all the way. So, no, I don't want to do beam on this one. I want to do straight up frag cannon. I have a full complement of beams on my Corvette. I can just basically sit in the middle of an extraction zone. Actually, what really needs to happen is I need to learn how to use the tools better, and then it should be better. So this guy is wanted. He's looking like, see that big round circle? I'm not sure what that means exactly. Is it good? So you get like what, 3 shots, and then it kind of does cooldown. Is that what's going on, I think? There's 3 shots. Oh, he was upset. Did you see that? He's trying to do me. He's trying to make me go into FA off. Oh, you're gonna get some in a minute. Come here, bitch. I don't fly in FA off a whole lot, but we're gonna try at least getting it so I can turn around. There we go. So yeah, you get 3 shots. I don't see the. I wish they had more cooldown indicators so you can see what the hell is actually. He's still doing pretty good. Yeah, and this is totally unengineered. I'm just kind of getting a feel for the old girl, see what's going on. Yeah, oh, that hurt him pretty good. Yeah, if you get close enough. So this is kind of like the Goids. If you get close enough to him, you can hurt him. 63%.
Flight assist off. Under attack.
Come on, turn around, you little shitball.
Flight assist on.
Did I hit him? I don't know if I hit him at all. Come here. Hey. Oh, this guy. These little guys are so hard to chase down. I like them big Thargoids. They don't move so much. Ooh, got him with a hit on that one. That was a good hit. Come here. Oh, I did hit him on that one. Oh, I hit him on that one. Let's see. Come on. 1. 2. 3. Where's 3? No, didn't get 3 out in time. There he goes. He's going down. You just got to whittle him down. A lot of people, this is what they like to do, just sit here and fly around in circles doing it. I mean, I'm okay with it. It's just, you know, obviously I'm not going to spend hours and hours probably. Well, I mean, it depends on the day. All right, we got some more hits on him. His shield's getting down there, boys. We're getting down there. We're getting down there. Slow down. Let's turn around and get him back to sight. Yeah, we got 3 good hits there. 3 good hits. We're going in hot, boys. Coming in hot. Okay, come in. Oh, you tried to ram me. You did not. You did not try to just ram me just there. Let's see where he's at. Let's go get him. Come here. Come here. Where are you at? Oh, no, you didn't. Come here. Just because your shield's down doesn't mean you're going to run away. Just means you need to come here and let me beat on you some more. Come here. Oh, he's trying. Now he's obviously. This is not a quick closer ship, for sure. I got a message. I don't know what the message is, but I got one. Could be important. Come here. Hey, did you stop? Come here. Stop that. Stop that moving around and running. Okay, okay. You are annoying. Okay, we got a little bit more hits on him. We gotta get closer to him. Ooh, that was a good hit. Good hit. Ah, okay. Well, I will try. You know, that's a challenging proposition right there. Because this guy is just flying around me like in circles. He's trying to round the. Ooh, I got him some hits on that one. Oh, maybe. Did I? I don't even know. My shields are doing great though. They're not even. I mean, some of them are engineered, but not all the way. I I found those in my. You're pissing me the hell off. Come here, get back in my target. Ooh, okay. How are we doing? Oh, we got a shield back up. Jack Weed. Come here. Come here, buddy. Oh, come here. No. You think that's funny, don't you? You're not going to stay out there. I'm going to get you. Oh! Come here. I mean, it's interesting. I don't know if I could do it like all day, because it's just a lot of turning, so my wrist is going to get worn out eventually. And he is not being nice. He's just trying to hide from me. Shield's down, shield's down. We're coming in hot. Yeah, that shield is amazing. I don't know. Did I get him? I might have got him. Come here. Oh, this up and down, the turning on this thing is not the wonderful as I'd like it to be. So we're down to 30% on him. It's a good dogfighter. So I'm hoping, I don't know what else they're gonna do. You know, I'm sure there'll be a nice cruise liner. I don't know what they could do better than the cruise liners they already have. Ooh, I got him. Got him with some of the cannons. Now, some of the cannons don't have as much. Oh, ooh.
Outstanding.
All right. Man, that guy. Some of the cannons, you know, have less. It's one thing I don't like, and maybe I will at some point change it, but I don't like when the cannons are off in numbers. So obviously you can see right now the 4 big frag cannons have 42 bullets left, and then the smaller ones have 36. Why am I feel like there's more 2s than there needs to be. Let me go ahead. We're gonna go back over to Shin. Just make sure I got the right frag cannons on, because I could have easily screwed that up. Let's see, Jameson. And we can SCO our way back over there. So that's pretty fun. That's cool. Gives you a nice idea of what's going on. But if I'm doing way more damage, which I would be, if these things, yeah, if I wanted to, yeah, if I wanted to, you're talking about doing buttons 1 and 2 instead of just all 6 on 1. I may do that. Oh, I see. And then, okay, so I see what you're saying. So that's, yeah, I'll probably try that. See, I'm, oh, Pete's sakes. All right. So, yeah, I think that I might do that. Put 2 and 2. And so then you just kind of flip back and forth between them. So what's going on, Super and Sarge? Let's give you guys an 07 for coming in tonight. Good to see ya. I'm trying different things. I wanted to try to do a early evening stream today. Nominal. Yeah, it's kind of quiet, don't you think? I don't know what's going on with the boys right now. I don't know where everybody's at as far as... I know a lot of stuff got cleared already, so we're at a point where we are kind of waiting to see what happens at the tick. I'm sure there's still people clearing stuff. I was out there. I haven't been to the Spire sites in a while. I think Sarge has been working one. I think he found one that is still in use. Like I said, I don't know what goes on with the Spire sites now. I haven't really checked it, like, to see if they turn off at a certain point, or if they regenerate each week like they were. I heard they don't do that anymore, but I'm not sure exactly what that means because I haven't actually encountered it. But so far, Spire sites have not been on the cards since they did the nerf, and you know, that's to be expected. There it is. He's down here. So yeah, it's been kind of a slow time. I'm sure the devs are just happy with that, but they've got it to where I think that last week the AXI guy was just saying that the next assault on a Titan would be about 4 weeks away, so maybe it's 3 weeks away now. Still pretty active. Okay. Well, I need to get out there. I don't know how. So tell me, how did you figure out which ones people were working at? Did you use DCOH? Did you do you have some friends in there now? Chip tattoo. Yeah, you gotta get that. I got my 4th one, baby. I'm good. I even got one on my 2nd account. I was gonna upgrade the weapons on the 2nd account. I gotta take the coiner ship over to the jumpstart, over to the rescue ships, and see if I can get a little bit bigger guns for it.
Request approved.
See, this is why I like the auto docking. See? So now I can just relax.
Approved for automated
I
docking.
don't have to go in there and figure out where the pad is and do all the, ugh. So many buttons, all those buttons you gotta push. Yeah, so this way is so much nicer. So anyway, yeah, it's not a bad chip, even, you know, kind of partially engineered. It's not terrible. I do need some more parts to go get, so I have to go over to, you know, I have to go to a few places and get some parts and
Landing gear
just
deployed.
kind of focus on it. If I spend a few days on it, I should be able to get it. Yeah, that's what I was saying when I first started tonight. I was saying, you know, the Discord's a little quiet. I think a lot of people too. When I was streaming the other day, they were telling me about how they were on, you know, people are on vacation, you know, going out. It's been really hot. I've been working, and I think I got myself a little bit of a sunstrokey poisoning thing going on. I don't know. My eyeballs are burnt, so I went and grabbed some. I don't have them in here, but got these old man glasses that go over my big glass because I really can't see very well if I don't have my glasses on as far as reading anything. And since I'm constantly looking at GPS on a map and all that kind of stuff, and I'm trying to read signs, I need something to cover my eyes because my eyes are just getting fried. They just feel fried, man, because it's been hot out there. It's been over 100 degrees a couple days at least. And if not at 100, it's in the 90s, so it's been hot. So yeah, I've heard kind of things are a little bit slow at the moment, which is interesting. Let's see if there's anything else I can do. Some of this stuff I'm going to have to go to the engineer. Obviously, to do the monstered, I'm going to have to go to the engineer. I think on the overcharged, I did under power. Where's power? Power, not power distributor, power plant. I started working on it, but I'm out of heat dispersion plates. Got to get some of those and some conductive ceramics. The cadmium's probably fine. And then I'm going to need some chemical manipulators and more conductive tellurium. I seem to have quite a bit of that. So yeah, we can work on that. And then obviously I need the monstered special, which I need to get directly from. Well, I don't even know who the engineer is for these. A farm and stream. Well, I have done those. It's just that they're just so lengthy. Let me see. So, well, you already know some of them. Some of them are obviously what I need for here is I need all parts. I may have enough to do those. What I usually do is I'll go through and I'll write down what I need. So I need heat dispersion plates. This is how I do it. Don't judge me. Plate. And now I'm gonna need, that's a 4, and then okay, so that's a 4. Okay, that's a 4, so I probably only need, I'd say I wouldn't need more than 5 of those, but we'll say 5 for right now. And then we have some conductive ceramics. So concer. That way I know what it is. I need at least probably 5 of those on this one, but I also need them for this one. So I'm going to need probably 15 of those. Okay. And then conductive chemical manipulators. Chem manis. I need at least 8 of those. Now, I don't try to plan the whole ship at once. I know some of my friends are like, oh, I got a spreadsheet. And no. I just do one thing at a time. Makes it so much easier. Let me find out. Let's find out which engineer I even got to see. So I've never. What is it? No. Okay, so power plant. Which guy is that? Or girl, for that matter. Let's see which one that is. Over here. There's a couple different ways you can look for this stuff. One is to go into here, and it'll tell you what they do. Engine thrusters, training ship, power plants, distributors. Okay, so Marco does he do 5 on the... No, I don't think he does 5 on the power plant. Let's see, pulse. So we're just looking at power plant right now. We haven't even done... We need to do the damn FSD. Distributors. Yeah, the dweller, I believe, is the distributor guy. So maybe this guy is the power plant guy. Let me look at him. Where is he? Where's Marco? What do you do? Power plant? Let's go to... oh, so we need to go to... Not to that. Oh, we needed that, though. So let's go over here. Go to Inara. Because I'm just more used to looking at it this way. So, engineer. And who do we need to see? Now we can actually see what they do 5 of. Lee. Now that guy is the guy I'll be doing the shield. No. Well, yeah, I'll be doing the shield generator with him. Let's see. Power plant. Hera? Okay, so it's Hera. That's the one that we need to go see. So we can basically... That's the one we're going to need. And then to get that power plant, we're going to need... Let me go to Commander. Make sure I got my data. And then we go... Engineers. We need to find Hera again. Hera. And she is going to do me a power plant. She wants that overcharged. And then we need... And so if you don't want to write it down, you can just kind of see it here. Oh, thanks for the heads up on that. Sarge, appreciate you, man. Okay, monster. Well, we can get the monster, not a problem. So let's go ahead. We're going to have to do a little bit of a trick, though, because we can't take this out and go engineer it. So we're going to have to add in temporarily. We're going to add in fuel scoop so we can get over there. And then we'll also I'm going to look at the FSD before I do that, because there's no reason why we shouldn't try to get a better jump range, right? So we're going to need a fuel scoop to get over there. This is a common thing that I have to do. Buy fuel scoops, slap them on, and then take them off when I get back. All right, so we'll do a partial today. We'll do a partial build on this thing. So core internal, no, optional internal. We need, we can take pretty much anything. A 4 fuel scoop would be fine. Fuel scoop. Now I probably have one in stock somewhere. No, I don't. Shut up. I ain't taking a 4. I'm taking a 4A. I don't care what you say. Don't try to talk me out. Oh, I can't do a 4. No. Oh, that's because it's in storage. I can buy another one though, because I don't even care. I got ridiculous money. All right, now we got our fuel scoop. Let's go ahead. I'm going to take a look at that FSD before we start jaunting around. See if we can even build it. Let's see how far we can build it. Select. Increased. Yes, we definitely want that. So, ooh, that was a zinger. See that one? Okay, we're good on this one. How many do we need on this one? Ooh, that's a good one. Damn. Hit number 3. We got enough to do it. I might go see Felicity first and get that mass manager on there. That'll make it really great. Let's see, generate. Go again. Should give me to 4. Oh yeah, we're looking good so far. I like this. Oh, I remember I did have enough to do one more FST. I just wasn't sure what ship I was going to do it. Now I know. Gotta do at least one more here. Come on, push. Give me a good push. Come on, get up there. There we go. Get up there. All right, generate. Okay, we need more Chem Mannies. We need more of those. So we're gonna call that Chem Mannies. We're gonna add another 10 to that. So that's gonna be 18 Chem Mannies that we need. See if we can get them before we go out. Too far. So we get the Chem Mannies. We can go see Homegirl. I should have enough parts to. Let me just double check that. Go back one. Sorry, I usually start with the FSD, so that way when I got to go see all the other engineers, it's a lot less stressful. How's that mic sound? It's pretty. I put a filter on to kind of kill all external noises, so it should be pretty quiet. Let's see, charge capacity. No, we're not on the right one. We need Felicity. Where's that old girl? That poor girl. She'd been around so long. She just looked like, she's been around way too long. You know what I'm saying? She's up there. All right, Felicity. Yeah, she's not looking. She's not a looker, that's for sure. All right, so let's see. Shield thrusters clean, dirty, reinforced. Oh, not thrusters. No. Frameshift drive. Increased ranged. And then let's go down here and see how much mass manager costs. Right here. Looks like we're going to be in good shape on that as well. So good. So first thing we want to do, besides do that, is we want to go to Nora again. I like to have multiple pages open here. And then we're going to go look at stations near Shin that have mat traders. And I may need to go out and get some mats. We'll see. But basically, I try to work on one thing at a time. Hey, take care of yourself, Sarge 07, brother. It's good to see you, as always. Enjoy. Have a good nighty night. And then we're going to go over. So Meredith, that's encoded. We don't want that. We want Levi. So we want to go over there and visit that guy. Because we want to try to get this jump drive situated before we try to jump all over and get engineers to make stuff for us. So we'll go to the galaxy map and we will go to Timbledurus over here. And then we've been there a million times, so we can just go on in and we'll go see if we can get these materials, or at least part of them. At least enough for the the FST drive. Which station was that? I forget.
Leaving map.
No. Don't you take off. She wasn't going to take off, was she? Okay, good. I was a little worried there. Alright. I thought it was going to try to escape. Now I want to go in here, and then the actual station I'm looking for is Levi. That's right. Where's Levi? Levi, he's over here. Come on, Levi. We got you, brother. We need some stuff. Okay. Now we should be good to go. And we're gonna go. Yeah, I always start with the FST usually first to make sure I get the optimal jump range, especially in a ship such as this one, which is not made for jumping. Okay, it's got a little tiny jump range. This thing is just ridiculously fast. Oh yeah, you don't like that. It's already feeling good. Alright. We out of mass lock? No. Oh, you want that. do this.
Frameshift drive charging.
Frame shift drive charging. So yeah, we'll go pick up some parts. We'll get this thing at least FSD, maybe the power done today. And yeah, we'll just continue on our journey. We're gonna go see if we can get the parts. If we can get the parts, first thing we're gonna do is the Kim Manis because we need more of those than anything else. And so we need almost 20 of those. So that
Hyperspace
should be interesting.
checking systems now. Complete.
So we're in the system. So it's not very far. I don't like the way they do the engineering like this, where you got. I don't mind that you have to trade materials, but they make it so you have to always go to multiple stations to get stuff. So it's just time sinks mostly. You know, it's annoying. Let's get a little closer. You can get a little faster in here. One. There we go. Just a little boost to get us in there. We're still getting caught by that gravity though. It kind of sucks. Come on. I don't want to boost at this range. That would probably be bad. We could. It could work. All right, we're good. We're back in the game, boys. Back in the saddle. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think this ship's gonna be really fun once I get it done. You know, I'm kind of half tempted to put on some laser beams, but I have to figure out what I want to put on those said laser beams. And I'll look at that eventually, whether or not I keep all 6 frags or not. All right, come on, Levi, let me in. See which engineer. I know these engineers. They're all good friends of mine. Okay, they're very good friends of mine. I've built a lot of ships for a lot of things. Yeah, they really didn't have to give the PvP guys much. They just gave them a new ship. They're like, here you guys, here you go. Have fun. See you later. Not a lot of love there, but you know, it is what it is. The dogfighters, you know, they like that stuff. I don't particularly care. I do like this ship for certain things. And no, yeah, he's just turning around. Look at him go. You just turn over there. You'll get some chemical manipulators. So yeah, we did our test flight. Test flight was a success as far as I'm concerned, considering how not engineered it was and how strong that shield was. Pretty happy with that. So if you don't have prismatics, you can use bioweaves.
Landing gear deployed.
Obviously, a lot of people like to get the fun toys, and it may give you a little bit of an advantage, but it's not enough for me to go join Parker. Alright, so now we want to talk to a guy. We want to see a guy about some manipulators. I think actually most of the stuff I need is here, so we'll see how much we can trade around. There it is. The material. Oh, Theo. Theo, my buddy Theo, yeah. Theo and I, we go way back. We go way back. So we need these right here. Well, fortunately, still 2 for 1 on that. Everything's 2 for 1, but oof. So right now, and I know sometimes I use things that I'm gonna need later, but I just go get more. 12. So we need about 20 of them. So we'll go ahead and get rid of those. We got rid of the proto heat radiators. Don't need to worry about those bad boys now. So what was the other stuff? Heat dispersion plates. Let's see if we can find that. Heat. Aha, well that's a good one. So this one's going to be easier. We'll go ahead. How many of those did I say we need? Heat dispersion plate. We only need a few of those. So we'll go. Ooh. Yeah, we can. Okay, we'll take that many. Don't need that many, but we'll take. All right, and then chem mani. Oh, we did get the chemical manipulators. We did that. Heat dispersion and ceramics. Conductive ceramics. And that one, great. This one we can just do 2. That'll give us more than what we need. Okay. Now I realize I could plan the whole entire ship. Not gonna do it. So forget about it. Okay. Alright, because that's not how I work. Alright, so basically now, before we even go, we should be able to finish that FSD. Yeah, we should have enough now. And that way we'll find out too if they jit me on the manipulators, then I'll be able to get more while I'm here. Because I'm gonna need chemical manipulators for 2 different things. I don't think I have enough yet. Okay, one more. Go ahead, max it out. Come on, push. Give me a good push. Get right back to pushing. Come on. Be nice. Oh, he wasn't nice. Oh, I hate when you guys do that crap. You better not run me out of chem manis. Alright. Good. We got them all done. Now, we need to go back. We need to go get some more chemical manipulator. We need like 10 more. This was a good one to figure out because we're here and we can actually... But the problem is they're expensive. I have a lot of these. Let's go there. 10. Confirm it. Now, it's probably a few more than I need, but that's okay, because I'll use them again. I update FSDs constantly. And other things. And power plants. Which reminds me, now we should be able to finish the power plant before we leave. Or the power plant? Yeah, where is he? There he is. Let's see where we're at. Oh, we're only at 3. Okay, so we've got that. And we're going to generate. Ooh, yeah. Give me some power. Give me the power. Full power. No, I don't do God rolls, so don't be mad. I don't care that much. It's not that important to me. Oh, we're gonna run out of chem manis again, watch. So we only have 5 left. 3. 2. We're gonna need more chem manis. Can't believe it. Alright, unless it gets lucky right here. Boom. No. We missed. Alright. Alright, we're gonna get some more chem manis. Gotta get some more. Sometimes you just try to guess. Yeah, we need some more of you. I don't think we need 10 of them, but we can take at least half of it, so. 5? Yeah. Let's go 5. I'm gonna go 5 because I'm not trying to fill up everything. I don't do that. That just takes a long time. It takes a long time doing what I'm doing too, but I feel better knowing that I've done what I need to do. Okay, here we go. Back to the engineer. We're gonna go to power plant. We're gonna see if we can finish off this. Boom, that should do it. Okay, we're good. And we should still have plenty of other stuff to get the other stuff. Germanium. I don't think I need germanium for the other stuff. So we'll get back to germanium in a minute. So let's go ahead and find our engineer that we need, which the first one we're going to go see is Felicite. So we go here, reviewer, Then we go into the cot and we look in there, and then you'll see that she is causing trouble. She's right here. Go on the planet, and then you select the station. Over to Farseer Inc. we go. Now that's an interesting, weird little glitch. Alright, so we're gonna go over there. How many jumps is that? 4 jumps. Got a fuel scoop though, so we're good. This is gonna change things tremendously, so hopefully these 2 things will get us going where we need to be. So we're gonna go see Felicity. She's about 4 jumps away, not bad. And then we're gonna have to go see the other guy. Who was the other guy? I can't remember. Oh, Tanny. Okay. Yeah, we'll go see Tanny. We'll go see Felicia. Bye, Felicia. And we'll go see them both. And we'll get set up. Get the rock and rollins going on here. Come on, get me out of here, baby. This is a big old scoop. Look at that. That's a big old chunk of fuel it's going to cost me right now. It's all the fuel.
Clear of the station limits. Have a good flight, Commander.
Yeah, 4 is a pretty good fuel scoop for just running around the bubble if you need it. Not planning on getting into any combat right this minute, so should be good to go. Where's my kitty? She's out in the living room. She hasn't come to collect me yet. She's usually here by now. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead. And can we fuel scoop here? Yes. Oh. Got a little data. That was, yeah, 'cause it's got new stuff in it. Come on, fill up. Fill her up. Let's go. I'm done with you. It's close enough. Oh, it's even closer than I thought. It's ready to go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, moving on in. Moving in, boys. Going in hot. Okay, off we go into the wild blue. Let's go. So I may be working on this ship for a few days. A lot of times I do a lot of this stuff offline just because it's easier. I can stay more focused on what I'm doing, not have to chit chat. And when I have to go get materials, that's when it gets a little trickier. Fuel scooping. Oh, got more data. More data. Let's get it. Now, I probably don't need to fill up all the way each time, but, you know, we get as much as we can. We just want to keep her topped off just in case.
Frameshift drive
You
charging.
never know, because that SEO drive takes a lot of gas. This one's way more efficient, though, as far as fuel usage.
4, 3, 2,
So we got the Ember Blade. We paid, what did I say, 60 million for it? And I'm assuming that's how much it'll cost when it comes out on the market on the 11th, I believe it is. Could be wrong about that, but I don't know. Where are we at? We got at least one more jump. So we're just gonna cut underneath here. You just slow down a little bit, and then you can, as you're circling the sun, which you have to do most of the time.
warning. Temperature
And
critical.
then your temperature goes up too high, which is not a big deal. I don't think, do I even have any? I don't even think I have any heat sinks on this thing. It's on its own.
Frameshift drive charging.
Typically I would, recommend a heat sink just for occasions like that where you're filling up at the star and get a little heated. You can continue filling up. It depends on the size of your fuel scoop.
4,
and how close you get to the sun. A lot of people don't talk about that. If you run up the fuel scoop all the way to its maximum capacity, the heat goes up much higher than if you kind of keep it within like 75% of the capacity. Then it heats less. Alright, so all we need now is we need to find where Felicity's hanging out. She's over here. We're just probably going to bang her. I mean, bang over there. We're going to boost over there. Sorry, what did I say? Holy cow. Somebody better clip that. Alright, here we go. Coming in hot, boys. If you are boosting and you see the number go down below 6, if you don't catch the gravity well and you stop in time, you get a better run at the planet. Otherwise, you have to go, you know, kind of do a half a loop and come back. So we're going to take this in. We're going to go see Felicity. So we got the best possible jump range situation we can have, and then we're going to move on. So this is my Frag It Up series. We're going to frag this thing. We'll look at some beam stuff, or, you know, maybe pulse cannons, whatever, but I don't think I really need them. This build is totally a dogfighting build. The ship is a dogfighting ship, obviously. I don't know how great or bad. I'm not an expert at dogfighting. I just know what it looks like when I see it. And this is definitely a dogfight. I watched a lot of Snoopy versus Red Baron back in the day. And this is exactly what they did. They just keep taking runs at each other until one of them's dead. Okay, now I usually slow down just a smidge
Orbital flight engaged.
because it's easy to pick up momentum, especially if the gravity's heavy enough. And this one's not a heavy gravity system, but you want to come within, you know, few hundred kilometers, and then I just slow it down. I run, you know, anywhere from around 10 usually when I get into here, just in case if it starts speeding up too fast, then you don't get your glide. You know, if you don't get the glide, then you got to boost for 27 minutes. So you want to try to get as good a glide as you can. If you can get a good angle, like right now I'm not at a good angle either. However, it's perfectly fine. I should be able to glide right up to old Felicity's pad here and see what she's doing. I'm hoping someday we can own these, because that would be nice. To own stations, you know? Maybe not the ones that are in play, but our own, and then maybe we can have them interact in some way. That would be cool. This thing's wobbly. Why are you wobbling? You're a wobbler. See, we're getting close. We're still going to be maybe a little ways out. We'll see how far in it lets me come. If you get lucky, we'll be close. Yeah, see, so we were a little bit out. It's because our angle was bad, but, you know, we can still, that's, for this ship, that's not a big deal.
LAC Foxtrot Echo 1, commencing automated flight control routine. Please observe docking protocols.
Observe them. I'm observing the protocols. And once you get under 7.5, you can request your docking if you want. And then if you have the most important part in the game, the computer, advanced docking computer, it just takes you right over there. Then you don't got to figure it out. You hopefully won't run into this big tower, but we'll see. You know, I've seen worse. But I've seen it run into things. I got stuck at an engineer one time. I was on autopilot, and it was coming down, and there were big girders coming out of the ground. And for whatever reason, I couldn't figure out how to get around them. So it jammed me right into them. I got stuck in there. It's like, son of a gun. How am I going to get out of that? So there you go. So yeah, we'll be working on this ship for a while. These things aren't auto magic. Because the thing is, you have to go to the engineer for the special. So that's the only reason we're here, right? So we're just going to get her to slap on the...
Touchdown complete. Engaging ship restraints. Your arrival has been noted.
Mass manager. Okay, so that's all we want. And you come down to here. Then you go to experimentals, and then you get to pick which one you want. If you have the parts, bada bing. And now you're mass manager. So now we can line up the next engineer, which is the power engineer, right? And so we can do that right here. I think 4, and then we go to engineers again. Tanny, where's Tanny? Need to go see Tanny. She's in here. Hera. Okay. Then you just view it on Galaxy Map. You can look at it, and there she is in Kuimaki. This one's probably might be a little bit further. And you can look at the system map. And she's on this planet right here, as we can see. And then you view the planet. You target the jet's hull. We're going to ram the jet's hull tonight. And then you go. See how many jumps? 9 jumps here, a little further. So it's going to be quite the amount of jumps here. But you basically just fly over. Now all we need from her is a special. And then we're good for 2 things. Then we got 2 things G5'd. So we'll fly over there. See where we're at. And we'll check it out. Check her out.
Ship restraints disengaged.
Now this one,
On
the
jump.
exit is on the opposite side of the planet. So what you do is you go up to 90 degrees. And you hit your jump. Now it'll say it's obscured if you just do a regular jump. So if you do a low wake jump, which for me is Shift J, then it'll take you. And there's the escape vector. See how it's lined up right at it. Because it's a 90% thing. I don't know. That's just the way they like it. And then you'll see on the center. See on the center? You can see it. Well, everything on mine's kind of red most of the time, but there's a little red bubble kind of thing. They seems to be active in a lot of places now. But once that little red bubble goes away, then you can use your SCO to boost out of the system quicker. Out of the, so you don't have to fly around the planet, basically. Saves you a little time. You see the bubbles coming down now? It's over halfway. Boop. And you give it a sec. And then when you're at a certain kilometer, boom, hit it. And you just fly on out. And there it goes. Now you just turn around. We should be well away from the planet. There it is. See? Easy peasy, guys. That's your super secret tip of the day. SCO drive is amazing. All right, we're out of here. Yeah, you don't need to go much further. You just need to get out, push away from the planet, so you can turn around and hit your destination. It saves a lot of time. Used to be a lot more time consuming. And then once we get this power plant done, then we'll look at what maybe I can do next. And we'll go to, wherever, hang out. We'll figure it out. Because there's certain things that are going to take a while. It's obviously going to take a while to do the frag cannons. I haven't even ever made a frag cannon before, so you can also boost around these things. But you don't want to screw around with getting around those planets. And then you can descan and take off. See, I didn't have to mess with that whole gravity situation there because we can't fuel up there anyway. Now you don't want to overuse that, okay? Because it takes a lot of fuel. And this is not the kind of ship that, is going to be very forgiving if it runs out of fuel. It's going to run out hard. But it is more fuel efficient in the Mark II, by the Mark II, than the other ships that you can also put the SCO drive on. But you can still do the same process on any particular, ship. Now we do have 7 jumps, so I do want to kind of make sure I stay fueled up. If I was using I have a piece of software that I can use that'll tell me exactly when I need to fuel up and all that. I'm not currently using it. So I'm going to go ahead and let this thing fill up. And we'll go ahead and scan the system. We'll get the data while we're here. Then we'll move on. So let's go ahead and let this thing fill up a little bit. Takes a minute, but that's okay. We're okay with that. We can get a little closer. Where's the heat? Oh, the heat's bad on this thing.
Temperature critical.
Alright, that's okay. We're gonna let it ride. Let that heat ride. Come on. Alright, we're not doing terrible. Let's go.
Fuel scoop
Alright, because this thing has no heat sink, so I just say, yeah, just fire a heat sink.
drive.
Call it good. Just let her fill up, but that's okay. We'll hopefully get more stars to fill up on as we go, and we don't have to fill up all the way each time. It's just that particular time we had a dead star that doesn't fuel, and then we had to go to the next one, so it took a lot of... Our jump range should be quite better though. I didn't look at it, but it's maxed out, so whatever the maximum jump range I can get for the ship is, I got it. So now that's already G5, which is, you know, fun. Alright, so now we can fill up on this star, I believe. Didn't really look, I just know we can. I just know the colors. Most of them. There's one that's tricky, that's like an orange. Can't fill up on. Sometimes you can fill up on white stars too, but mostly you don't run into those as much.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Alright, we're not even bothered. We're just moving on. Jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
And then we're going to go to the next place and the next place, and then we'll be done with 2 things on the ship. That will be amazing. Yeah, the weapons will probably be last, only because I know this other stuff. I have a certain order I like to go in, so I'll just go in that order, and then when I get to the part where I'm like, oh, I need to do these now, then I'll do those. I'll do the weapons and the shield boosters. There's a lot of those. I do have some that are engineered. I mean, I think some are even engineered correctly, but I'm not positive. We're going to have to look at that. I'll go ahead and let this fill up for a little bit. Get a scan. Let's scan them up. What are we at as far as... So we're at 237, so the temperature, you can see the temperature is not going all crazy, because I'm far enough away from the star that it's not overheating and the star is not super hot. So that helps. Always helpful. Always good to know. Just gonna let this guy fill up a little bit. Maybe we'll start moving in. Temperature's doing good, but we're gonna go ahead, speed up the process, and then
Scoping complete.
there we go. Now we just gotta go around the sun. Hopefully not heat up too bad. If you go straight versus trying to get to your target, it helps. Then you just get out of there, and you're good to go. Next jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
So anytime you're building a ship from scratch, it's going to take longer, obviously. I had parts laying around for some of this stuff, so I put them on. I may need to, you know, change the special on them or whatever, but I'm not to that point yet, so right now we're working on, straight up, just working on the power plant, and then that'll give me a lot of power to mess with, and we'll see how that goes. And then we're gonna go ahead and load up on some fuel here. Don't need to go too crazy, but a little bit would be nice. Let's go ahead and get that sucker loaded up. It's not as far to fuel right now. And then we'll see, this next one might be a dead star. It's unknown, I haven't even scanned it yet. Let's go ahead and scan this place. Okay, there we go, we're about full. Just in case the next one's a dead star.
Frameshift drive charging.
I should have loaded my ED Copilot. The ED Copilot is nice. What? You kidding me? Don't be crackling and snapping at me. Took a little bit of damage on something, not much.
4, 3, 2.
And we'll get that place scanned up. Almost every time I come out here, it takes me in a different route, depending on which ship I'm in, because, you know, the jump ranges they vary from ship to ship. So we'll go ahead and we'll get this guy loaded up a little bit.
Fuel scoping.
Okay. We're getting closer. Let's find out how many jumps we got left. Should be okay.
Fuel scope disengaged.
3 jumps left. Hopefully it'll be enough.
Frameshift drive charging.
So we don't know what's out there, right? So if you don't know what's out there, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And then we're moving on. Moving on.
4,
Next.
3, 2.
Alrighty then. Moving to the next sector. Got 3 jumps left. And we're gonna come into another, looks like another fuel star. Yay, fuel stars. Yeah, sometimes you have to temporarily put stuff on your ships just to get them to where they need to be. And then it should be a no-brainer right there. Oh yeah, we got some discoverable stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and go slow and then just try to get as much. We're pretty close right now. See, we're in the 300s. And that just pops the heat right up.
Fuel scope disengaged.
Alright, we're out of here. It's good enough.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, we're gonna head over to Vertinal? Vertinal? Is that like fentanyl's cousin? Vertinal? What do you think? What do you guys think about that? I don't know. Gonna take off over there.
4, 3, 2.
Go ahead and G5 this thing up. Then we're gonna go shoot some things in the face with it. Eventually, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Like I said, we won't know much about the Thargoid War stuff until, you know, the Thursday, Thartic, and then we'll have some information about where the boys are at. Let's go ahead and let this load up. We don't know where we're going to be. Tanny, I don't remember how close Tanny is to the jump point. So we'll figure it out. As soon as we get there, we're almost done loading up here. We're at 70% heat, so we're not doing terrible. Alright, there we are. Oh, it's the next jump. Okay, good to go. And it's just a hop, skip, and a jump away. Look at that.
Frameshift drive charging.
Did I scan? I don't know. If I don't remember whether I scanned or not, I scan again on the jump out. So if you see me do it twice, it's just because I don't remember. So I don't pay attention. A lot of this stuff's muscle memory, right? So I do things I don't remember I even did them because they just happen. My thumb just goes right up to that button and pushes it, or it doesn't. Either way. Could be 50-50 chance. Could be either one. We didn't have to go get materials today. That's great. So there's the jet's hole. It's very close, so we don't necessarily need to SCO that. I mean, we could do it just to pull past the gravity, but you gotta be careful because it's gonna be fast. There it goes. Whee! Yeah, we got past the gravity at least. Just need to line her up again. She went by pretty quick. Let's see where she's at now. Oh, she's way up here. Come on. There she is. Alright, this is the planet landing, so we'll try again to line it up as best we can. Yeah, I think I actually went further away from it. But, got past that gravity. There's a lot of stuff you can do with the SCO drive. I love it. I think that SCO is the most amazing piece of tech they put in this game. Well, I do like the AX multicam. Enhanced, all the enhanced stuff, the pre-engineered stuff, so you don't got to jack around with all that. I got caught in the damn gravity well. I was going too fast. Alright, let's try this. See how we do. Coming in hot. Usually I'll try to make, when it gets down to about 1 million meters or whatever it is, then you start your descent. Now if you go too far, you're going to know right away too. You'll see, because there'll be a little red line that comes up.
Orbital flight
Yep,
engaged.
there it is. Now if you go slow enough, you should be able to pull past it. See, there you go. Until you hit that red line, which your line may be a different color. But you hit that red line, and that's when you go into glide. So I'm just kind of slowly inching my way down there right now. And then we'll let her rip. And then we're in. Full on. There we go. We should like land right on top of it. Right on top of it. Coming in hot, boys. Look at that. We're coming in right in there. Look at that. Our glides. Oh, yeah. Look at that. We're right on top of it. What'd I say? What'd I say? Let those jets cool down.
Falcon, Delacy, Foxtrot, Echo 1. Automated flight control protocol initiated. Please submit a request.
I'm submitted. And I'm requesting. Let's get down there.
Authorized. You may proceed to landing pad 04.
That's right. That's where we're going. 04. Coming in hot on 04. All right. Now this one, we just need what do they call it? Special thingy. Special thingy. That's the official term for it. The I wish you could pin those too. I kind of just wish there was just one place you could go, you know, or, you know, I mean, maybe it's in every station pretty much, but where you could just go to just handle all your material trading needs. But no, we don't have that.
Docking procedure completed. Ship secured. Greetings,
Good.
Commander.
Greetings. Greetings, my brothers. Okay, Tanny. Can you hook up my power plant, please, with an experimental? And I would like, please, the monstered experimental. Thank you so much. Now, we should have a ridiculous amount of power. Take a look real quick. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, we're only using 82% right now. So we're doing good for that. Now that'll help with a lot of things, but there you go. So now I can go to the next thing. You can't do any engineering here. So if I want whatever I want to engineer next, we'll figure it out. But for now, what I'll probably do is go back to Shin, turn in all my stuff. See how far away that is. 10 jumps. So it's a bit of a ride. It's a bit of a ride over there. And then we'll go back to Shin and then figure out what we want to do next. And then we'll work on that. But you know. So there you go. Let's go ahead and launch over there. 10 jumps. This thing is not the best jump range in the world. I forgot to look, but it's good. Figured out later. Doesn't really matter. I can't make it any better.
Ship released. Departure authorized.
Okay, that's the part. This one's good because, ooh. Wow, that rock just came out of nowhere. See that? This one's kind of low on the horizon, but it's still doable. Just have to get away from the station a little bit. A little bit of an incline just to get it out of the mass lock. And then we should just be able to rock and roll. There we go. Just zoom right on out of here.
Automated flight control
Automated.
protocol now offline. Thank you,
Automated.
Commander.
So if you have any other suggestions for any parts of the ship build or whatever, please feel free to leave them in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. It's all good. It's all wonderful. And then we're going to go ahead and make our way back. We're going to do fuel stops on the way, just to make sure that we have enough fuel to get all the way back home. Now this particular one, if we get close enough, we might be able to swing past the star and get lined up on our next target. And maybe even fill up all the way before we get to this star. Looks like it's pretty big. So we're still gaining heat from this thing. That's how big it is. Now it should calm down. There we go. There we go.
Drive charging.
Now if you have heat sinks, you can cheat it. You can just jump anyway. Who cares? Because the heat will be 0 to 2, and percentage-wise, and then yeah, it doesn't matter. It won't hurt you. Even if you do get hurt a little bit by the sun, it's not going to kill you. Most likely. It's pretty hard to kill yourself when you feel scoop, but I'm sure it's been done. Not by me, but it's been done. Okay. I try to do my best to get things sorted in the best ways, and sometimes, people have better ideas and they let me know, and then I go, oh, I didn't know you could do that, and then I'll try it that way next time, because there's always things that can be done. Where'd my... Well, we're not going to get a full... I'm not going to get a full scoop on that one, but this next one's quite the gob of gas there on that next one. That one's looking a little bit terrible. Go ahead and jump her on over. Yeah, it usually takes me to build a complete ship, around 15 hours to build one if I need to go get parts and everything like that. So far we have not necessarily had to go get materials, but we are shifting them around now, and eventually it'll get to the point where I have to go get more. And then I usually just go out and do one or two runs, get what I need, trade it down to where I need it, trade it down, and then go from there. And I pretty much only gain what I need for the most part. You don't want to worry too much about getting the exact material that you need, because that's pretty hard to do. It's better to trade it, and they definitely want us to trade them. But there are, I know that they're planning on doing some kind of engineering modifications soon. I don't know when exactly, but we will find out eventually here. Maybe next week, next Wednesday should be their monthly Frontier Unlocked show, and we should get some kind of information out of them. We don't always get much, but we get a little bit. Every little bit helps, so we kind of know where we're heading. They just had an investor call too the other day. They did mention that their efforts as far as some of the other games have been working for them, and they're planning, so they're hoping to see that continue going forward for this quarter, and we'll see how that all works out. They didn't really mention, from what I remember, they didn't mention Elite specifically. And that kind of bothers me a little bit, because I don't know if the investors aren't interested in Elite or what's going on there. I'm not sure. 'Cause there's a reason why they don't say anything. Clearly, they obviously say we're going to work on our properties, blah blah blah, but they don't say, they didn't mention anything about how the marketing push has been going for the pointer ships and all that. So yeah. Now, I think Commander Burr mentioned that it was going fairly well with that, and I can see that, especially with the hardcore people. There's a lot of people, you see videos on the internet of people doing videos. That's a very small minority. The people that play the game, they just do whatever they're going to do. They don't report back to anyone why or what. They just do it, and they enjoy their game, and God bless them. Alright, taking Ember over here. Let's turn him around, get him fueled up. Let's get some fuel going here. I'm just making sure that I stay fueled, just because I don't know what's ahead. Because I don't have my little software loaded that tells me what's going on, so we're just gonna wing it. We're gonna wing it. This is the old school way. You just make sure you got enough gas to get home. That's all you got. You always got to make sure. And you can always see, what your next, how many jumps you have left. We have 5 jumps left. Now, if all 5 of the jumps were no fuel stars, then we would be in trouble. So it's good to know.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's good to know. That's why I do like that. I do like that ED Copilot. And I know there's other tools out there too. That's the one I happen to be using at the moment. I like it. It's pretty interesting. Now I've always got things to do. You know, some people, if you don't have things to do, ED Copilot, the Elite Dangerous, Wrench guys, got some things you can make your own quests, things like that. I don't know how popular that is. I haven't really heard too much about it, other than it's been announced and things of that nature, that they did kind of a revamp to some of what's going on there, which is fine. Now this fuel, see this star right here doesn't fuel. So, no bueno, baby. That's why you got to stay fueled up. There's a star there that's not ready for prime time, okay? So when that happens, so you got to be prepared. Now, if I get too low on fuel, there's other ways you can deal with that before you run out of fuel. But sometimes you can find another star in the same system. Sometimes you'll find a system next door to the one you're at that you can get to and then fuel up. So here's another non-fuel star. So we're already down two in. We've gotten two in that are not fuelable. Usually a dark purple one you can. You can fly close to it if you want, but it's not going to be a fuel star. Oops, yeah, I went too close. See, now I screwed up. Let's see if we can get out of this. Yep, I should have just stayed away. I knew better. And we have to wait for the cooldown because I flew too close to the star. And we will definitely overheat on this if we boost too much. If we don't boost too much, it'll be fine. Okay, cooldown's almost done. Probably won't be able to jump directly at it. We have to get away from the star first. Let's let the temperature come down just a hair. And then we'll get that FSD going. There's about where it's going to stay. Seems to be okay there. It's going to let me out. It's going to overheat a little. There you go. And now hopefully the next star is scoopable, or we're going to be really close. Yep, we got up over 100 on that. So there you go, kids. There's a what not to do of what not to do's around a star. And we'll go ahead. We're moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Okay, so we'll just hold off. Let that thing cool down just a smidgen.
System scan complete.
Now we can go see if it'll fuel us up. Now we're gonna have to do a slow fuel because we don't want the temp going too high. So, because we... Oh, a subscription. I was like, what is that? Hey, Dubai guy, thanks for the or the subscription. I appreciate that. We're just making our way back to Shin. It's Founder's World to get going. We're just going ahead and fueling up while we're here. Hopefully, we're not, the heat's not doing horrible, but it's not great either.
Warning, temperature critical.
Come on, we need that fuel down. We need that temp down. Let's get that temp down. Alright, that's okay. We can live there for just a second. We're just going to do that for just a second. And then we're going to go ahead and move on. Okay? And I went right back up towards the sun like a goof head. We're going to make it, guys. We're going to make it. Getting this Python all the way back 10 jumps. That's a lot of jumps for this guy. He's not a big fan. And I'll probably leave the fuel scoop on until the end, and then we'll put the hull reinforcement. I think that hull reinforcement is done, so we'll just call it good. And we should be okay now. Let's see. Got 2 jumps left, so we're not in bad shape. And we'll get back to Shin. And then we will feel good about ourselves for the rest of the evening. Do you guys buy? Are you guys buying that story? Or? No, probably not. Okay. Well, you know, I try. I do try to BS my way into these things or out of them. So let's see. We're gonna go ahead. See what we got. This is a good training video for star jumping too. See, I a lot of times get very new people that don't know a lot. Sometimes I get veterans. It just depends. And they tell me things that I may or may not know, because I don't know everything. I know a lot of stuff. Alright, we don't need to fuel up all the way here, because we've got Shin is next. We are back to the Founders World.
Frameshift drive charging.
Then we're going to take old E-Blade over there and we'll see what's going on. We're going to turn in some cartographic data. I always turn in, I do turn in a lot of things on my carrier, but at this point, because I'm already elite and I don't really care anymore, I just turn it in wherever. But if you're too close to a system, then you can't turn that particular thing in, but you can turn it in later when you're back in another system, etc. Now, I don't pick up always a lot of data anymore because I've been flying through here a lot. However, it doesn't hurt to check, because each ship has a different jump range and you end up going a different route. Alright, let's hit Jameson hard. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we're gonna fly by that boy. Whee! See that flyby? That was an awesome flyby there. That was amazing. Yeah, there you go. That's that A-rated SCO drive, baby. It's a G5. That thing's ready to go. That thing can just fly past anything at Mach 5,000 times the speed of light. I don't think I've ever pushed it to that limit. It does have to build up to it, but once it gets there, boy, it's moving. I got a Stargoid drive. That's what I should have called this, Stargoid drive. People would remember that. Not to be confused with the streamer Stargoid, though, however. I think the last video I released was like last Thursday, maybe? I think I did a stream on Thursday, but I worked all weekend, so I'm resting my eyeballs today, because my eyeballs got pretty burnt running those deliveries for the last couple days, and so I needed to rest the old guy body, you know what I mean? Alright, let's get this thing parked.
Foxtrot Echo 1. Welcome to the station, Commander. Please fly safely.
Fly dangerously. That's what you're supposed to say. Get this thing lined up so she can go in the docking bay here. And we will use the super duper automatic landing, because we don't want to do that. Way too lazy for that.
Automated docking initiated.
Still going to be a good ship. Now, I don't know how often I'll use it, but I will use it. You know, as long as the Thargoid stuff's going on, I'm pretty much enthralled in most of that. But I figured since I had this ship there, is burning a hole in my materials. I was like, you know what? We should just build one different than what I normally build, and see what we can do. See what we can get going.
Landing gear deployed.
I've written down what I want to do as far as the build, and I do that. I write things down so I remember them, and then I just work on it. That's kind of where I'm at right now. So we'll take another look, just to make sure we got everything we need so far. We need a lot of work on some of the other internals. Obviously the utility mounts are going to take a hot minute. There's some utility mounts I may need to change out, and that's fine. We'll do that. Or, you know, engineer them properly. I'm going to go ahead and use what I've got. So we are working on the internals right now. With that one, I usually wait till last because I'm not getting any fights right now anyway. The thrusters. Okay, so the thrusters and the distributor will probably be the next two things I work on. Thrusters, obviously, so we can get that super duper fast speed. We've got plenty of power, so that's pretty good. A lot of power on the ship, so that'll probably hold us over. And we got to engineer the shield. Got to engineer all the weapons. So it's going to be a minute. This one's going to probably take 15 to 20 hours total to get her all squared away and G5'd out. Now, not everybody wants to go all the way to G5. I, however, do. So I can't run around without a G5 ship. I mean, who even does that? It's crazy. So that being said, Commanders, I think we're going to call it right here for today. Don't forget, you can follow me at all these platforms down below. My primary platform right now is YouTube. And we're doing a final push to get this channel remonetized. It's been demonetized for a long time. And I've been trying. I didn't want to start a new channel. I wanted to use this one. So please hit the like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you want to help the channel even more, you can go over to the Patreon, where I provide usually some sort of artwork, background skins, things like that. Things related to whatever we're doing on the channel at the time. Right now, we're mostly focused on Elite Dangerous. We're also pushing for Elite Dangerous Partner Program, which may or may not be this month, so we'll see. And otherwise, yeah, here we are. It is what it is, Commanders. I appreciate all of you for coming out today. I will see you guys very soon. Have a great evening.